Hello everybody and welcome back to another tutorial of crocheting. I'm Serenapaliria and I'm going to show you how to make the extended double crochet cross stitch. So in case you want to make a blanket, you should make 3 rows of single crochet and finish the blanket by making 3 rows of single crochet, and the boards end here also 2 or 3 rows of single crochet as well. So I've started. You should make a foundation chain of a multiple of 2. I've made my foundation chain of 10 chains, and then I've made 3 rows of single crochet. So I'm going to make directly the cross stitch. 3 chains is a high stitch. Extended double crochet is a high stitch as well. So now skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, draw up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through 1 loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops. To cross stitch, yarn over and go back into the stitch you have skipped, throw up a loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through 1 loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over, pass the yarn through 2 loops. This is the cross stitch. Next, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, draw up a loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through 1 loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops. To cross, yarn over and go back into the skipped stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through 1 loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops. Again, yarn over and skip a stitch, insert the hook into the next one, draw up a loop and make the double crochet extended stitch. To cross the stitch, yarn over and go back into the stitch you have skipped during the previous row, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. Again, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. To cross, yarn over and go back into the stitch you have skipped and draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. The last cross stitch of the row, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, insert the hook into the next one, draw a loop and make an extended double crochet. To cross the stitch, yarn over and go back into the skipped stitch, draw up a loop and make your extended double crochet stitch. Finish the row by making double crochet. To continue, 3 chains, and from now on till the end of the work you have to follow the instructions for the second row, and as I've said, 3 rows of single crochet at the end. Now yarn over and insert the hook here where the first cross stitch finishes, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. To cross, yarn over and insert the hook here between the two cross stitches of the previous row, draw a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. Again, yarn over and insert to do the first stitch of the two cross stitches, insert the hook here in where the cross stitch of the previous row ends, and draw up a loop, yarn over and through one loop, yarn over through two loops, yarn over and through two loops. To cross, yarn over and go back here through between the two crossed stitches with the previous row, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. Again, yarn over and insert the hook here into the where the cross stitch of the previous row finishes, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. To cross the stitch, yarn over and insert the hook here between the two cross stitches and draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. Insert the yarn over, insert the hook here where the crossed stitch of the previous row ends, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. To cross, yarn over, insert the hook here between the two stitches, the two crossed stitches of the previous row, and draw up a loop and yarn over and make the extended double crochet stitch. Again, yarn over, insert the hook here where the crossed stitch of the previous row finishes, and draw up a loop and yarn over, make the extended double crochet stitch, the first extended the two. And to cross, yarn over and insert the hook here between the two stitches, draw up a loop and make the extended double crochet stitch. To finish the row, you do a simple double crochet, and then to continue 3 chains, and you repeat the second row. Thanks for being with me. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for being with me. See you next time. Bye bye.